So first of all, I'd like to ask your permission to use this video for educational purpose and on the internet.
Yes.
Tell me about your life before the surgery.
My life before the surgery was sitting in a chair, a recliner, pretty much, watching TV, maybe hobbling back and forth with the aid of my walker to get a sandwich made or whatever. And I couldn't walk upright a tiny bit. It was always erect. And because of that, my back got tired sooner, so I'd have to sit down and rest for a while.
Yeah.
I almost virtually stopped driving because it was just too big a pain to get shoes on and go out there and get in that car. And because once I got where I was going, I'd have to drag my walker out from the back seat, and that was virtually impossible most of the time.
How was sleeping?
How about what?
Sleeping. How was your sleep?
My sleeping habit. I thank the Lord every day. I thank Dr. Abbasi. I hadn't been able to sleep in my bed for at least since 2010 or 11, because I would wake up after a couple hours with the most horrible backache. It would take me hours to get rid of it. So I just ended up sleeping in a recliner. Well, not long after I got home after my surgery.
By the way, when was the surgery?
It was February 26th,
February 26th.
2021.
So, just about, not even 6 months ago. About 5.5 months ago.
Yes.
And today, my assistant is telling me here that you have no pain. Is that right?
No, none to speak of.
Okay.
Yay.
Okay. So,
But anyway, I was finally able to get back in my bed and lay on my back and sleep for 3 or 4 hours. Yeah, I was a little stiff when I woke up, but it went away almost right away after I sat up for a minute or two. And now I can't hardly wait to go to bed at night. It's just so wonderful. Oh,
and
I just can't express my gratitude enough.
Well, that really moves me that I can do that for you.
Yeah.
Your surgery wasn't an easy surgery. Your surgery was a hard surgery. Your spine was bending in multiple directions in wrong places.
Yeah.
And as a matter of fact, you have scoliosis in your entire thoracic and lumbar spine, but based on your symptoms, we decided the smallest surgery that can help you is just fixing the bottom 3 discs. This is the surgery. We did it 6 months ago, or we did it in 1 hour and 24 minutes, and we lost about 2 ounces of blood, and you stayed 3 nights in the hospital because your surgery was a big surgery. And here is, you still have lots of problem in levels above and below, but in the area we did the surgery, bone is growing. It's not completely done. In some area it still has to grow. But this was a big surgery, and you did have, initially, as expected, you had surgical pain. You cannot get all that hardware in and not feel that.
Right.
So when did that horrible pain, when did that go away? The surgical pain itself?
I never really had any real bad pain in my back
After
I woke up from the surgery. Where I got it was in my upper legs.
Okay.
And it kind of took turns. First week it was my left leg, and then next it was my right. And then sometimes it couldn't make up its mind. And if they got me going too quickly on certain things in rehab, I would I'd be awake all night with my legs aching.
Yeah.
So I was eating a few pain pills, let's put it that way.
How is the life now?
Oh, it's glorious. I have 2 or 3 really great neighbors that come and help me a little bit. And that's getting less and less as it goes along. And I'm able to get outside. I was out, I'm having a shed painted, so I was out watching yesterday. And no, I can't run a mile, that's for sure.
How old are you?
But I'm 73.
Well, I'm 53 and I cannot run a mile, so we are in the same boat.
Yeah. We are.
Before the surgery, you had very weak left leg. And after the surgery, initially actually got even a little worse. But now I'm noticing the strength is returning
Yes.
significantly. How do you feel that?
I feel it too. I mean, I know the strength is there. I do these few little, 3 or 4 little exercises, like 3 or 4 times a day. You know, I'll do this twirly one like this. And then this one's not so good, but it does move a little.
It does move, yeah. Yeah.
And there's like 3 other ones, just to build up the muscle. You know, just a matter of holding it up sometimes and making the muscles work.
What do you think now, in all that 10 years that you were in pain, and what do you think about that now? Could you live like that?
No, I could not.
What made you wait that long to get help?
You know, every time I went in, it was, oh, we're going to send you, you'll have an injection. And for about 3 different times, that worked great. But it finally got to the point where in 2018, it didn't help anymore. It was so bad, I couldn't walk 3 feet without getting horrible nerve grabbings, and it was terrible. All I did was I was either crying all day or yelling "ow" all day.
Okay.
And that was a nightmare, just a nightmare.
Yeah.
And they finally tried another shot on me somewhere in 2019. And eventually it kind of kicked in. So 2020 wasn't bad, except for the pandemic. It was pretty good. So now, after the surgery, yay! I was very weak at first when I went to a nursing home for rehab, and gosh, I could barely get up off the bed and walk to the bathroom. But it definitely got, after the rehab started, definitely got better. Sure, there were a couple of painful nights, but
no.
Oh my gosh. And now here I am. I'm totally pain-free.
Excellent.
I am so grateful.
Now, I can just tell you on my side, your surgery was one of the most complex surgeries I have done minimally invasively. Not because only, how bad the situation was with the bad disc, but your spine was bending and twisting in a very unusual way. So, but at the end of the day, I was happy with the result, and we still lost 2 ounces of blood, and in a surgery that was less than 1.5 hours.
Yeah.
And something like what you just told me, make it worth what I do, make it worth. That's why we are here.
Yes.
So I thank you so much for sharing it with me.
Oh, you're welcome. Anytime.
Thank you very much.